Hello, everybody. I'm coming to you today with a heavy heart after my beloved country, Israel, was attacked 5 days ago now, and my heart goes out to every one of the poor Jewish men, women, and children that were butchered in their homes at music festival. The picture that went out of the 40 babies, these were children in nappies that had their heads cut off their shoulders just for the reason that they are a Jew and that they happen to live in Israel. May God cover his face from all this evil that has been enacted once again upon the Jewish people for no other reason than they exist. This is my prayer for Israel. May God arise and have mercy on Zion. May the set time come. May the time of favour come. And may all the nations under heaven fear the name of Adonai and give him honour and glory. May peace be within the walls of Jerusalem, on every street and in every home and in every place of worship. May Jerusalem be known as a place of prayer and a place where all nations come together and worship. May God soften the hearts of the Palestinians. May those who have lost loved ones be comforted. May the generations of violence cease, and may the sons of Isaac and the sons of Ishmael come together in shalom. As Zechariah 8:23 says, "Thus says Adonai Sebaot, in those days 10 men from all nations and every language will grasp hold to the corner of the Jewish garment, saying, 'Let us go with you, for we have heard that Yahweh is with you.'" And as Psalm 122:6 states, and this is a rallying call for every Christian and every good person to pray for the peace of Jerusalem. May those who love her prosper and be at peace. And as Genesis 12:3 says, "My desire is to bless those who bless you, but whoever curses you will I curse, and in you all the families of the earth will be blessed." As Romans 11:24-25 states, that if you were cut from what is by nature a wild olive tree and grafted contrary to the nature into a cultivated olive tree, how much more will the natural branches be grafted back into their own olive tree? Lest you be wise in your own sight, I do not want you to be unaware of this mystery. Brothers, a partial hardening has come upon Israel until the fullness of the Gentiles has come in. And then, just like Romans 11:26 states, that one day soon all Israel will be saved. Now I have seen the Palestinian factions in London, New York, waving the Palestinian flags, showing on their phones pictures of the Holocaust. There was over 1,200 Jews that were killed. Please, 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 can there be no more? People saying there's moral equivalency here to what Israel has done on the Palestinians. The only reason that there are 2 million Palestinians in Gaza in refugee camps is because the other 51 Muslim nations that could take them in don't. They would prefer to see them on Israel's border, causing Israel problems, even if those poor people have to live in subjection to poverty and the likes that they could be taken in by the many 51 of the Muslim nations in the world. But no. Egypt closed their borders so that they wouldn't come into Egypt and cause a problem for Egypt. I'm sure Jordan has done the same, and these that are supposed to be brothers. At least now we've seen Israel create a unity government within a week of the devastating disaster. They gunned down elderly Holocaust survivors, carried them into Palestine, tortured young children. Please let there be no more moral equivalency of this. Israel is a democracy in the middle of the dark corners of the Middle East. Israel is the only shining light that there is in that dark corner of the world. There is freedom of worship for Muslims, Christians and Jews in Israel. But whenever the Muslims had control of Palestine, as it was known in them days, they didn't let the Jews live. Whenever in 1948, whenever there was the war, you see Israel took in all the Israelis from all throughout the Middle East that were living in Lebanon, Iraq, Iran and all the bordering countries. Israel absorbed all the Jews into Israel proper. But why couldn't the Muslims have done the same to the over 2 million Palestinian people that are living destitute on the border? They could be living in any one of the 51 million or 51 Muslim majority nations, but they don't. They would rather see them being a curse upon Israel's border, just for the sake of the very fact that they cannot stand to see Israel being a free nation. They cry out from the river to the sea, Palestine will be free. But I just like to remind them that from the river to the sea, Israel will always be. Israel will always, always be. And there's nothing that either you or the devil in hell can do about it. God will be victorious and his people will rejoice and be glad in it. Praise the name of the Lord our God, and blessed.